Hey everyone! Before we dive into today's file, I want to take a second to tell you why I started this channel. We live in a world that is loud, unpredictable, and let's be honest, exhausting. Most of us are navigating difficult personalities, high pressure environments, or just the weight of trying to keep it all together. I created psychology behind the scenes because I wanted a place where we could stop just surviving these things and start understanding the secret mechanics of how our minds actually protect us. I'm not here to give you academic lectures. I'm here to be your partner in profiling the world around you. My goal is to give you the behind the scenes look at your own behavior so you can build a life that feels safe, controlled, and resilient. If you've ever felt like the world was a bit too much, you're in the right place. We're in this together. Now, let's look at our first subject. Have you ever had one of those days where your brain feels like it has 50 tabs open, and you finally sit down to relax? You open a streaming app, and there are thousands of new, high-budget thrillers waiting for you. But instead of picking something new, you go straight back to that one sitcom or movie you've already seen 20 times. Your friends might tell you that you're stuck in the past or that you're being boring. But here, we see something much more interesting. You aren't just watching TV. You are building a fortress. In the world of psychological profiling, we call this the predictive comfort loop, and honestly, it's one of the smartest things your brain does to protect you. Think about what happens when you watch something for the first time. Your brain is essentially in detective mode. You're scanning for clues, trying to remember who is who, and bracing yourself for that inevitable plot twist or character death. It's exciting, sure, but it's also work. It's high energy. Now, compare that to rewatching The Office or Friends. Your brain already has the map. You know exactly when the joke is coming. You know exactly when the conflict gets resolved. This creates what I like to call cognitive cruise control. Because there are zero surprises, your nervous system finally gets permission to stand down. Your cortisol levels, that's your stress hormone, actually start to drop. For those of us navigating high-pressure lives or dealing with difficult, unpredictable people, this isn't just a habit. It's a survival strategy. Let's look at this from a profiling perspective. Why are you doing this right now? Often, we see this behavior in people who are living in a state of hypervigilance if your daily life involves walking on eggshells. Around a toxic boss, a manipulative partner, or just the general chaos of the world, your brain becomes starved for safety. You're constantly trying to predict the next move of people who don't follow the rules. That's why you retreat into your mental fortress. Inside this show, the rules never change. Michael Scott will always be awkward, the hero will always win, and the ending is already guaranteed. It's a temporary vacuum where the unpredictability of the real world can't touch you. It's your brain's way of hitting the reset button so you can remember what it feels like to be in control. There's also a beautiful concept called social surrogacy. Let's be real, sometimes life can feel incredibly lonely, especially when you're trying to distance yourself from difficult personalities. These characters on your screen, they start to feel like old friends. You get all the benefits of hanging out with people you trust without any of the social anxiety or the energy it takes to meet someone new. You're actually visiting a version of yourself from a simpler time. By rewatching, you're reconnecting with who you were when you first saw that show, and that helps you feel steady when everything else is shifting. I want you to hear this clearly. Stop feeling guilty about it. We've been conditioned to think that every second of our lives has to be productive or new, but from a psychological defense standpoint, rewatching is incredibly productive. It's a strategic tool if you've had a draining day or a rough interaction with someone who tested your patience. Don't force yourself to process a complex new story. Give yourself permission to enter your predictive comfort loop. Use it as a planned decompression session. You're not wasting time. You're recharging your shield. This is what we do here. We look at the why behind the scenes so you can. Use these insights to protect your peace. If you've ever felt judged for your comfort shows, let this be your validation. Your brain knows exactly what it's doing. It's choosing peace over chaos.so. I want to hear from you. What is that one show that acts as your mental fortress? The one you turn to when the world gets too loud? Drop it in the comments. I'd love to profile why certain genres or characters provide that specific kind of safety for you. I am so grateful you decided to join me for this first file. If you're ready to start profiling the world around you and building a stronger psychological defense, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I'm loyal to your growth, and I'm glad you're here. I'll see you in the next file.